Time is up, people. And like I said in the video, that we have pretty much days or seconds left. We don't know how much time we have left, but we are close to this thing. So you need to sincerely repent to God in order to receive some salvation. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you exactly what you should be doing at this time if you are a habitual sinner. First of all, however you look at God, that's how God is to you. If you look to God as the almighty smiter that keep punishing you, he's a punishing God instead of a loving God, then you will most likely experience the wrath of God in your life. So the first thing you need to do is change the way that you perceive God. The next thing is get to know God on a personal level. Expose what he already know about you. Just come clean. Most people think you're gonna bullshit God or scam God. You ain't gonna do that. And say, Lord, I'm a sinner, and you are very familiar with my atrocities against your commands. As you also know, I don't want to burn in hell for them. So, being as sincere as you possibly can be, say, Lord, this is as sincere as I can possibly be right now, even if you're feeling like a big ass fake, and ask God for his help. The big deal is the day of judgment, where you need to be acceptable to God. You don't want to be hearing you saying, Lord, Lord, and he's saying, I don't know you. You need to be acceptable to God. You need to start this relationship, or you're going straight to the fire. So pray, Lord, I'm a sinner, and confess your crimes, everyone you can think of, and ask for help for each individual crime that you commit, whether it's lying and stealing, fornication, homosexuality, whatever your crime is, drinking, crack. Tell God how weak you are to your sin, and ask every single day for God's divine help. Because at least you can say on the day of judgment, Lord, I beg you every day for help for my weaknesses, and you didn't help me, and I was being as sincere as I could possibly get. Please save me from the fire. Next, know the difference between the people of hell and heaven. The people of hell don't have a spirit of God on them, and so they take God for granted and keep sinning, while the people of the spirit usually stop sinning because we have help and guidance from the spirit that he breathed into us. You need to pray every day and night for God to send a spirit on you to help protect your soul from damnation, because anything is better than going to the fire. No one can endure or do hell, yet many people are going to that place. Next, you gotta work. We all have to earn our way back into the kingdom, the garden, where we was kicked out before. And so I would start by working on my biggest crime or sin against the Most High God. You know what it is, by completely stopping that behavior. This may take some time, depending on how bad you want not to burn and how much you take God seriously. And then I would start adding other crimes after that until you have them all under some kind of control. Remember, Satan is using his influences and power to keep you weak and sinning. Next, you got to remove yourself away from the damn temptation. As long as the temptation is close to you, you're going to keep succumbing to your weaknesses. So whoever and whatever keeps enabling you to sin have to be removed from your life if your goal is salvation from eternal damnation in the blazing fire of hell. Me, I had roommates that habitually sinned and fornicated, drank liquor, and I moved next to people who claimed they believed in that was in our congregation, and found out they were also committing habitual sin, just they were hiding theirs. So don't believe the folk who say they believe and don't live it. You have to walk and talk it. And lastly, as the real Jesus stated, you have to fast some of these demons off of you. The reason why you're sinning and doing all this stuff and have all these false desires like homosexuality is not real. Nobody is really gay. It is a demon on you 24/7, making you that way. Just like it was a demon on those ones in the Bible that Jesus cast off, and next thing you know, they was healed. You got to be healed from those sicknesses, So the real Jesus stated you have to fast some of these demons off of you, because they are the ones keeping you down, sinning, and sick. So fast for a month or 40 days like Moses. No food or water in the daylight to atone for your crimes. Also, while fasting, you can't sin. You ain't fasting just to stop eating and drinking. Look, I ain't eating and drinking. I'm suffering. No, you got to stop sinning, period, in that 40-day period. And that's to break the spells and curses and everything else the devil got on you, his lock. And then you break the fast at night with some food and water, and don't be a glutton. Don't be overeating. You're going to fill up like a car. That should last you the whole day. Make a commitment and stick to it, because your sin is judgment on you, and you need to present a suitable case to the Most High by saying, Lord, I work for the kingdom, and your grace and mercy have saved me. So my final words are to have trust in the Lord. He is your shepherd. Meaning, just like a man watches over his flock of sheep and feeds and take care of them, the Most High God got your back just like that as well. Wrap the news.